Say, Honorable Ejuma. We have done a great job. Organizing such events.
Enough from.
Yeah, boa baso. A competition started free baby. Any baby in Enra. Ediana ufusa fi moye ya etos na. Say afie besim unya opportunity bi na wo headed the MTN FA Cup committee a. Mo betretre say the baby dan be ma manfo ni aba MTN FA Cup no.
From hindsight, no. Challenger, one way draws now. Ye fan astes. Wow, be pick first, no. When I'll be home. But if you per se, you really promote to use FA Cup promote to a year. Ideally, I think a big teams, a small team, so especially if they have the facility to host it.
Okay, big clubs and smaller clubs.
Say Kotoko, you pair Kotoko with another team. To say be a Kekes upon team you have a Acheampong. Can you imagine Kotoko going to Tafu So can you imagine Asante Kotoko? Any Acheampong Ebonomoko? It will be better than Acheampong coming to. So those are maybe
the people around in Suta, the persons being at the feel of
ne across of Fuka bought twice.
The Sky.
That was Sky FC. You know about twice. Now I na Omoba. I get me big money. Yeah. Almost Sky. So you mean get which young person. And Sadano, a Chromo. It's a festival. Including I be on radio and be on radio and at home. So and that is what football is supposed to create. Bars around the Nyane economy, no. And those are things that we will look at. And we are a bay meeting, but yes, almost at you second division, third division for no. Almost at it, almost you know
prelims, no.
And almost be winning I didn't be an FA Cup, you know. Was it almost the 44 teams neighbor? To be sure, say Acha in about 2 weeks time, almost 44 teams will be ready.
Almost about no more 44.
The FA Cup no
more back 48. No,
now the Premier for no so become run of 64.
Yeah.
That's what happens. It's a huge competition, a huge and a big opportunity. Pa me dey edwuma me mani so because person Ghana football one area you can.
Good.
That's it.
That's it. All right. And yeah, kono honorable ye be din komo won chen. One is I go fi better as na me say o ma sinja na ba for fire nshase na afi.
Yeah, in the time I'm say na committee na say but Enra was a good day. Enra was excellent. Enra to say two teams ni nyina my in terms of gameplay we get ball now that pitch no so na you see ball now both sides ni nyina no obia ball senia we person who say mo ball no approach in terms of tactical play I think say na and also it was a very a bit exciting. At least some of the games I heard in the season no would we able to how to say that we know apeje ni musin some of the matches now season ya no and so I want to believe say at least we know ST as a tone I be moving into next season no you be a bit more and me feel say me okay me I dey am much more impressed the kind of numbers na yinya stadium honomo in terms of attendance na massive and you more has a cheetah for no any the general soccer fans no baby if also your friends saying bechem for so almost free bechem and so I think say almost so you more maba so at least we want to see finals like this yenya cup finals like this unya match say ya e chere na just say nkakaka game no epic we are coming from where edu baby near my Yanko stadium and the improvement after say you be and say there my opportunity say Yanko stadium no if you say numbers eguso a improve and Tama if you had here we have had time to have concern with match attendance it is a unya ebi say ya exciting the say you put in a bit more effort you can bring more people to the stadium because football no say we attendance ni fi game no ho aya na ase ni de no ade ana akofom kakra enti na eno so ade ana
okay obi ka say mo so na question be but Matthew or say on records no one when you go is it a free or Sam Adams of Adriana
almost say Adriana player bi
on Sam Adams
yes one game bi no kwa share 4 goals and sana am say another game we share 1 bi into no 5 goals
where they call Matthew him the Bible say we will find out
on better no set records no edimine because I mean say official no official game with us folk ni and that he's moving on information no chere say Nadamfo bi was second division team Nadamfo percent obeboa no o say coaches na say omo coaching courses we ya am say W Tanesi wonya lances A ni bi
there will be and
B mo
me go be na no you say
okay say B no di anje say at least
ayi mo koye na afa kwa mo koye no am ko B no upgrade bi mean say A dia
well but with me lances na wonya no em say onu pese onu so nya a club onu the head coach obey in charge and information nature say Nadamfo bi na the other information you picking around house of focus so say Sky FC and so no ebia na Hamza so move to Sky
honorable Sky
I know okay head coach ho no nti no em say has technical team na we are problem bit ma ba ho
problem say
Bodu eko Ediana.
Onko baby,
that's the information I hear picking.
Wrong information.
Tama.
Me no me some zero.
If you nemu ko yi e ba bontia e be
what is your Accra?
Me and
ya go to na juma so ye ka say ya won kan.
Me no ka say. Omo da no anaju.
Ono Accra. What is in Accra now? I just spoke with him. I just spoke with Bodu and me say am them per time. And Abo saying. Abo
10:43.
10:39.
Okay.
The last message to me.
Me say baby I was say de nya na me ko ba me say
ogo na djuma so.
Say na djuma say mo season na be.
Season mo na season na be.
Edjuma be no ko.
Coaches, you have to give a list. You have to do this. Give a report.
The final report no ko e
djuma. Eno nya djuma.
Wasabita ma
o ma o management reporter. Is that not djuma? And now guys the next season you be nya players we ye be kwa Africa. Eno nya djuma.
Tama media me picking am so make catch.
I'm so them to me pick am to catch.
You know, information you cry deep see we say we can me be count.
Me so you be papa. Buy am so them there.
Me dey about do there be.
Adad be am do be.
But dey nya botre and mama more it here bisa no. Because me mate so na ndo ma hene kra kasa. Ama obi
ohene de obi ne nkasa na nkasa one na nkasa. O boys ne catch o kwa ahemfo de. Mo from story no mo.
O say kra de mo say de ohene ba ko bi kra be mo na obey intermediary between mo say the movement no say the on be exit crosses no especially the financial.
What I know I gathered and ran say Edward Ujai has to go you pay them $50,000.
Honum na asem ne wo no.
O ka so Ujai has na ene.
Tama.
O be $50,000.
We there una ma me di madwen course pa exit crosses wo contract mu no.
But so the okay dey binim say o ka said nei. We Jai team no he still has a crowning contract. O ka so be $50,000.
Nti ohini bi bebem abeka ma eno eje ho asem abem na afi hoko.
Obeba him.
Obeba sa obeba step in abeka ho asem. Ama
football asem e ke you.
Say bodu wonya say salon kutua.
Yo.
Nti no omba be keka na je say eno so ho asem atimi akọ na je say MV say but ye mo has a supporters not.
Me that's the captain. Young guy.
Yam so to coaches me nya akasa. To coach board we feel say wa fail because one team maybe one team in league and that's one team I make it to the top 4.
One top 4 no.
Yes,
to Job San this season no. Or better describe no say no so a failure because as a big club at least they should be in the top 4. But
that one I agree with him. That one I agree with him but me I will describe as a failure. Me describe that aspect as a failure. We make about top 4 no any opportunity to go to Africa. So we earmark the team the opportunity to go to Africa and for that make it way to top 4 no. Make it way to the top 4 no. So to one maybe a standard on certain man over last season so because has to every trophy omo when they do we no mo nyo bi no champion today say say ma e kan man 3 it will free so with that no and then the gap between one no and then Asante Kotoko OG league no e ho na me hwe more because already has to focus no defending champion now over the gap between one no and Asante Kotoko about for say if I'm right around 15 or 19
na standard ben am kan wa asem
House of Folk.
I think the son and board you should be careful. Because see, winning the league and the FA Cup, no, and you'll be a standard though. That's what I said. For instance, House League winning, they have not won it for close to 10 years.
Yeah.
The FA Cup is not a match that you will be winning. No.
That is why.
See, and you're careful near standard. I was yeah.
Next, last year, last year
he had a wonderful season.
And he feels.
Just a neka say.
Otherwise,
oh, so no na. Obiji League will be a champions because who are feeling.
Why the G League one champions?
And yeah, Pep. I've never said what feeling. Me can't say Pep or feeling that. Me say, yeah, because I won't tell you. Me say, Pep league there. Obet match at any point in time. But Manchester City today, you know, a couple just OG League now celebrate over that.
Na house way.
What I say? Na house now.
Now Manchester City now only Champions League done. No, only be done. Any house from your former champion.
They've prepared a Champions League winning team,
but they have not won it before. They don't have the experience of.
So that's how they have to go for it.
And you want to go for it?
OG League, no, how no just OG League go failure. Who can say failure now? Meaning where you taking analysis from? And I will never say this.
The same standard,
the
same standard now the mob, yeah. Because Kotoko won the league, they've not won Africa. So
Kotoko, and never Kotoko in Africa or failure. How can you say this?
But City no one be do.
And I say they have
past champions. I would say no more money be there.
The word failure, if you are striker, and mean you see the word failure that. Say we failure. Me, I'm not root for.
Yeah, but this you
me root for Pep Guardiola because me free say league is there. You say acquire more.
Premier League here no.
I said City no at any point in time.
Premier League here now.
Yes.
Premier League
here. Yes. Lately no.
I bet.
So me share City. Now we are going to the Champions League, especially against Real Madrid. Now me free say. Now so to BB. No I top up. So I Champions League fan. No I you defend me for the film. Now I mistake. Elementary errors. That's why I make one them. But failure the means. But to Samuel Boadu. Mizoto and I make a equity FA Cup no to top 4 slot because FA Cup no a mount opportunity if it's all may con financial terms to crana sika obenya no FA Cup oje ene de omo twa to don person ka honorable a chire bam team they no must MTF set aside say team will qualify them
100,000
all put together no such a do even second Ghana Premier League mo what I say make us ka obenya for winning
80,000.
80,000. And I set the amount we are to.
And when you start your journey,
but the money will be given to you.
That is Southern Africa now.
It will combine the two.
And when you prize money,
so prize money 80,000.
Yeah.
And a way here for the African participation. And we know the House of Folk ever call. So there's a likelihood that can have a count. And the mean house coach so a failure. Paid or no air cannon any Sunday Maria. That's the financial aspect of it.
Did you listen to him?
I'm not trying to be kind from here. I've not listened to him.
So I will tell him the time, get a voice. Or say the extent. Say one winning, one my top 4. But sounds over describing the season. No, so has a big club.
Yeah.
To league no my top 4 to him, that's a failure.
That's why me say I will not say that to him. Me analyzing on me first because and the FA Cup no I win no ebe equity top 4 position.
Yeah. And then the FA Cup na say e born about to say.
Oh so to na say when FA Cup
the FA Cup but that's not here. E man say ma o kekan.
No.
The man can papa FA Cup na and then
I was a mistake here say. See I confirm the for England e dey buy in Ghana league. Since when the FA Cup
say ya kasa Arsenal the FA Cup jai. O so kai.
Since when Okobo Europa Cup.
And the heart of folk.
Since when Obi Europa Cup.
Heart I had the ball my baso. But hearts level no. So both league now say when to me any first 4 the size of the club na coach no one said this is a club. Ni can say league here but first 4 onim. Tino can say on FA Cup no can say he had an excellent season.
And I differ from that because the last 4 games of the season no House of Folk intentionally or whatever the case is no it focus on the FA Cup no more than the league.
Intentionally free.
Because me as
if you on the count where they have to focus on the FA Cup.
They decided to focus. Okay, they decided to focus on the FA Cup, not the league. Game on boy no.
Anybody quick one, and that will clear everything.
With the Belgium team, they have a very strong team, very young guys, and then when they map up at the midfielder, and it's difficult for a club to penetrate. They are using Trenton Dodu on the right side or Pretty from the right side to the attack, and when they lose the ball, compact midfielder.
Okay. Full pa until you know my voice now. I will be cry. Yes, it was.
I feel great because House of Oak is a big club. Going trophyless is a problem for me as a head coach. We thank God that we have won this trophy for House of Oak family.
You went down by a goal in the first half, and your team had the momentum and the charisma to come back and then win by 2-1. What do you say to the players?
Tactically, what I want to say is coaching is not about age. It depends what you have to inspire people. Sometimes when you read the game, we have to analyze the opponent, their strong side and their weak side. And again, your own team, you have to analyze your team. Where is the weakest side and the strong side? So the change that we made that creates that chance for us to get a second goal.
Would you consider the season a success now?
Not really. As a coach, I'm a failure because I'm not part of the top 4. So I'm really disappointed and supported. But this is how football is. So they should keep supporting the team, and I know that with time things will change.
Captain.
So I think back to the American now.
Okay.
But what
as a coach, you are not a coach.
Well, maybe you don't stand at Sometymer.
As a coach, cancel.
But as a focus as a club, this season has not been.
You disagree with him.
As a coach,
you can't disagree with a coach. Who coach?
Well, but you analyze coaches.
Anyone can say House of Folk. And I feel also no as a coach.
But Samuel Bodu as a coach. Me the why yes so much a Bemas for GFA Cup or Becons as a
last year he won the league.
Apart from that,
he won the FA Cup.
Apart from that, Mediama now there was nothing to show. Even though now he was doing well. He
was talking as a House of Folk coach.
No, as a coach, one as a House of Folk coach.
Kovi.
But
young guy.
Oh, that can make a 1 minute maybe.
Obesaba. Obesaba.
Come on,
one. So be a kakra krana yasaba.
I hope so.
Oh, baba. Okay. So man, make a so means so. Go be a guy.
That's a legend.
And now in the stadium, man.
Oh, that's how be annoyed to be. Now for 1 or 2 reasons. Now what's a no ho.
VIP.
Yeah, Kwakuna be family in a question.
Kwakuna.
Go quit this. Minimum Kwakuna this.
Do you know the VIP ticket in a bar stadium?
Oh, yeah, they got transfer when you gave you any JC and your choir.
A slow and VIP.
Oh, Westroho.
I say VIP.
A fanastro.
Okay.
Okay. Game TV and Aja. Every inform my Kodai baby now. Your Koja Homeka.
Say David Baba bomb me charge Ojibo. Run and David Bay say, what is and one over confirm me my bus stadium. No, David from come. No, it's okay. Protocol. Protocol, the damn protocol. Me, yeah, you want to okay. To that extent, what you say. Where we are going?
Anti legend has it. I don't know. Game number share.
When did you for why?
For the game.
No, for Bodu, for us, for the supporters. Okay.
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. The team, what they've gone through this season. Bodu na Kasa as a head coach. They also affirm this particular season. No offer supporters and bro my bre. So Mathieu. Na omanyo opportunity a omodia save om season no grounds na omoje cap no grounds no venue no omoje cap no na ma supporters na any more venue.
Omri House had not scored a goal in Ashanti region.
Yes.
This season no
venue
to go back but the Ashanti region.
Venue no omoje trophy no and then uti omokasa na omosi they won against 2 teams. They won against Bichim and they won against
Bichim boy.
And they obviously
Bichim players in the boy.
Because and Bichim for basses
come the more on the board tria.
Bichim for basses and on the bar. And then now kind now umutimi nyasa support base no munya no rest hand ho no. Teams na rest hand ho no ye packed pa. And see Enra has full supporters no money aje papa. The Bichim for no be and no more. And legend Netenen say
no, they don't let me wrong. Betting for a lot of them have private cars.
Okay.
If you so Kumasia, betting for man, you can't pass and go on. You may not get the correct number.
It's also fine. Now, legend Yetini.
And you who sort to be to come about free betting.
Okay.
Obey free betting.
They are all fine. They are all fine. They are fine. Now, legend Yetini. And I given a hair no. Me especially the first 45 minutes, the best game I'm heard this season. For league, near boy, near FA Cup matches, I have first 45 minutes and I heard and run over by Sports Stadium. The best game I'm heard this season.
Team run FA Cup. No, see the most important thing is Otokone has in Africa next year. What is important in Africa? But based on the standard that has to set in the last season, they say reduced by 1. The last season, trophy beer compete to Ghana Habia has Nigeria. They won the league, they won the FA Cup. Omanya any opponent to play in the Super Cup. Until eventually they were the winners of the Super Cup. They won't say FA now for trophy now more. But they won 3 trophies last season in the Ghana competitions are able. Then this season, Zutu, Omo team defend Omo league trophy and Omo defend Omo FA Cup trophy. Until say standard now almost set in last season. May based on board do asem na okay no. Standard no almost set in the last season. All the bad this season is what it. Senka mrakwa or hose Zutu one club. It me qualify for 2 competitions. Now it me bo at the same time. Last season has ball Confederation Ball Champions League at the same time. It's a quite be so many board we are, but at least to win the FA Cup, no, I save you or face kaka. Last time I made check here, DB, and I stand to be corrected. So we the season was it 2000, and now 2000, and I had share kotoko phone.
I think that was 2000.
2000, and I had share kotoko phone. Okay. What do you say in Premier League era? The highest points gap between
2001.
2001. The highest points gap between Kotokone has. So will be a lead in the Yonko and Asa Bakwaji League. That season has LED Kotoko by 28 points. 28 points. This season, Kotoko 19 points. Last season has CG League. The points gap between Kotoko was 4. So what did the mention say? It is the first major competition our Ghana which a league has in the last season. On went me and defend it.
2000, 15th March 2000.
2000, yes.
15th March 2000.
And to save the image of the club, because there be a big clubs. Say who your coach, and now who will do a higher position in a big club. Now your boss season we now I need trophy. Or they just imagine say Kenra. Sheni Padom Ambogu Stadium or Dudu Anai House of Folk supporters. Virtually the VIP stands now dominated by House of Folk supporters. Scoreboard, the normal location of House of Folk supporters. Some part of Amokom stands. Once I would they call center line hold on. Also maybe a House supporter starts na pa. Let me to just imagine say with these numbers nipa by near baby nanka has an FA Cup. Seriously, and the big problem Beba Stadium wenra. It's at least half season you know. Or mama the supporters something to enjoy. So what the mention as you. So what they compare young fans or more better rivals Kotoko. Even last season I Kotoko this second no. They couldn't win the FA Cup. So what the mention as but this season has a winning FA Cup no. It's based on standard no board do best setting or has no. So no board do kase when the season no. Now a failure. Meti board do say because this is a coach Mizoto last season waji league waji FA Cup. Not this season ya ball liga top 4 crowd when rem. And so what board do minim there. Since we run into the Premier League.
Yeah.
Menya sure see any season be a board do out of the top 4.
Oh, sir, from it,
from it, Opa check here. Opa check here. It's Oya one coach, Amizoto, competing for the ultimate since we were into the Premier League.
NC tournament, he wasn't part of the last 4 at Mediama. Okay, said on Nelly. Duncan was sacked when he was second on the league log after playing just 10 games at Hearts of Folk. Papic first introduced Denchi as a defensive midfielder. In his last season. Before the game, Vincent Honorable didn't comment. Interestingly, Hearts and Pennyfone Fee said he plays better at the position almost say a Wadaho or Dentino.
Yeah.
And that they should okay. Okay, we Shamu I have a different perception about this top 4 issue in Ghana football. The English and some other European countries like Italy, Spain, and Germany talk about top 4 because it gives you a place in UEFA Champions League. In Ghana Premier League, only the top spot takes you to Africa, likewise, the FA Cup. If I'm the CEO of Hearts, which will soon happen, my target for my coaches will be either win the league or FA Cup. Big class must always go to Africa. Shamu, for information, tell striker to stop using naka. Nanka. In a statement because we are going to Africa. Oh, Nanka, all Gananka
has in Africa.
Meaning so I had CEO position. Over America,
the biggest dream is to one day lead House of Folk CEO. Yeah.
Junior. House of Folk stretches him. To go to the free one in the film.
Because I can't from. But we never see you now. Answer.
Let me see. Crewman.
The two will be so busy you.
And one be a making.
Babylon pay see you. Heart of
young girls.
Now we're on neck. Can you
be saying that you go on a day mount? Yenny at the movie. I need a man. Uber Quasar Casamo.
And I represent less than ambition.
No, whoever said,
and then do the 9.
Where has you? Because every 2 months, 9 takes you. How do I win with Cheshire?
Second deputy general secretary deputy with the United States of America.
I don't know him say an ambition.
Oh, but there be they say Obatu or background
to be the CEO of a crowd of folk.
Debbie.
Say Neil Armstrong aye Mr. Baba.
Why?
They no Gibano.
Debbie Douglas
Ankrana. Things are over trend now. Anybody ashamo me free say na ambitions na namna. Me free say has you mum no.
Oh, so Odete was a politician, but at a certain point,
you see, before that time, no, a football administrator.
Maybe
a Samo Miviso or
uniform. They say no too. Also, maybe I no more occupy regional positions and national positions. By time or more MPs, ministerial positions, no. They has multi offer because they have the numbers. So
you still has and then became a deputy minister.
A deputy minister. Every Shamo person one day will lead the NDC as a flag bearer. Atamils has.
Atam no a board chairman.
Na say everyone you go to.
As they say CEO na be you should be appointed by Togo Afede.
Everyone you go to.
As say the house higher no and the structure then you are appointed by Togo. Hire and fire. But me, I'm say bia we some or sports minister be na di.
Also oba for say in next year oba for national vice chairman.
And that's abano power. Sports minister abano power.
Open national vice chairman of NDC.
Of course from there on that power. Then I'm appointed as a sports minister, which some of us will follow him and support him.
Okay.
Abbas,
young boy.
Agenda no pa. Anro ajabo no House of Folk. E dey kokugu. Do biase, tenyamiase. Bi oboy bia ye danase. So ni atutu ye on the past 4 matches and another 5 no. Na yenim bidie ni ogidie se trophy.
I'm the referee no red card no.
The player requires a banned for life.
Life da no shit.
Life so head the referee. Yeah, I Nitikano opa mo hwe video ni ye.
Yeah, Nitikano.
What even Nitikano?
For life da.
The football one benefit referee. Just to be on team.
Na
if you say the no crazy.
Na dey no be ka say you leave you.
Almost benefit no fit. Go na buy me on the buy.
ɛnum sɛ awia menem story me ba
ɔmo kuro no ngwa
awia no ne be host
akotokofo go wia
na sɛ bisi what does here etinam sɛ awia me de be ba what here here me de ba amwa me
okay
strike there me ni metu dia ya awia me no
majo mate
eti so meti dia kan sɛ kroma ye ba ni ye ba the problems ya yenim die timi ye ebi ni ye buy amando butam what na mo ka phone na 2000
15th March 2000
yes and ye ba ha baba yidi beteka no to kan ya baba yidi
phone me kai phone ba za phone ni efisa
ye ka se 2000
ye be South Africa na ba okay
ayo bo 111
phone
omo shisha ku ne bo
Kotoko South Africa I was on that trip and now okay na Sheila ne Joe Henry Konkokwa and Joe Henry was sacked
from the team. Yeah.
Henry can mobile ni bio.
Yeah, it's true.
He was sacked from South Africa. So team no stop pay Accra. And sa match
because what can he near so near to coin.
Because I returned from South Africa.
Near to coin. I'm saying you could guinea. Say I say Horoya and I say Jorian Bako. A dear true come out if it is almost no match in my end. And I bet men say no.
But Kotoko came from South Africa.
Me story.
Minimum.
Etima information am I great can see a flat. I'm say ko different bukun fofo. Tie bobo na najo. And ma born ko sha najo no.
Yeah.
And he share
but Kotoko returned from South Africa.
But na ba ko so.
And no there.
3 no so some returned from South Africa. 3 no.
And I share has 3 days don't but 3
no and I'm dress pack
so na Vodacom
and now who can
and we are 3-0
and I dress
South Africa
because where you the Joe Henry okay 4-0 na made in of an Arab Zumdik
no bibini no Dake
and but the South Africa was a white coach
white 3
okay
and no more dressing room omo change you omo park this one
okay then that's
3 no show no masa na 3 nyam ne ke Kotoko say 3 na usa eti dia kan say
na no anya 3
no so wa na me ka kire wo usa wo ya te ka kire nte no de wa no ye de ni fili ya mu 4 ya mu 3 ya mu
Jamo ni na ye adwuma yo
no park
you are talking about 3-0
oh we have so frame
Kotoko in 2002
Jamo frame we
Kotoko I returned from Vodafone tournament yeah okay
I don't know player ya no
and has Korea hey to the next I'm so married I'm so for dem na mo can Korea first one second last one Kotoko di for so
ka first one no munya
na Kotoko dia no ko ya o Korea also to for na we can
sa 3 name
na we can
Abbas first one
sa 3 name na ko this defender Abbas Nusa no jina one form pa na Kotoko agoto Abbas Nusa obeshi a Chastela ne
from Sportif
yes obeshi a Chastela ne don boti wa Accra Sports Stadium and Mzutu
yeah Abbas dia ni e fan rap no ni kwa
jemi ye ni say enti yesre say ya bi ni ahwehwe ya je awie enti dia trophy die enti ya catch committee ni say champions or champions ni yesre kuma se ni epe no
ya mama no kuma se ko entias
ya catch se pe kuma se ene no dom so ba ni ma harin twan ban kata dom so bi ba get free
na me ka get free
what ka get free asem wa what ka get free so me ya wana ni ade tare baba kuma baba ya response stadium ko he ni ya Kotoko home match obo na stadium ya ma ene bo na asesa na ebi na yare na no pa yo say uji pass ya me frigate
eno na frigate
ni tabi mama ma ka frigate what ka frigate obusa man say frigate obi frigate man say ya me frigate
no obusa no
we say na je say yenye ko he no e bi ko free e say 20 years suspect
bavo yanko
yanko free yanko obi ase yanko park na eti so meti dey twa to kran say o ma me mo
why bon ko se ba se wi
dey twa to kran say stress supporters no na me aduma ye ko Africa confederation ye ni yan Morocco problem eti Morocco problem no Kotoko drop free wa ba to your landlord ye da o kano o drop ya oba yes ye landlord
na no only be team na bobo Kotoko dey fa no be
team dey ni ya na kokwa sense o se me ka che ofia say okra o mo bo ni wie o so kan wi na fia ya
if you because any bibi about
omodi asebia to abas
I'm saying
eno mo ha do be send video kamenya video send abas eno akọ be chiri
nana God bless Oche
me ba
already amasa me say
eno akọ be chiri dressing
ayo do the busasam ko
e dey na de kogu dressing
omo say nkatie omo de nkatie eno dokno
ena kusua
ena ma kusua ba begu ena niam do mu de begu de busasam
so man nkasa
ena e busa am say na sadua no ye yesu so no ye busa papa no say unu nkatie na hu kwadu na hu tofia e ye de anya ena omo si motia de ena si ni ko ne akofara damfo
etu na akoye
yakopena damfo ena omo tofi ko bu ho eje ko ya mpane guo ena yesu o ye tena ya obi ama na yesu ko ye baabi
omo de dey ne go he
kwadu nkatie dokno ena kusua
omo de go
ena
he
moja kakra
moja de mangu bi
omo de go he
be chiri dressing
guo mo dem
obi na de kogu
omo ane de gugu omo dem say omo dem eno bi beka che ene ye za tie dia mo tie aduane tie so
timu ko be chim go
me ko padam fo padu no nti wana me kan padu no kwa ka me pe me die ntem me ko pe
babo yengo na
o ja ma kam gusa no e to
wi u gaza ka o enzo wi aka
o to fiso kan ho koye e je no
ba no en cabo no
ba m koye
wa na Real Madrid give ye trophy BBC ayimo won kasa na the trophy na na mo enga wo ko de koy Real Madrid ye tia no mo de adi twa de wusia
babo enko time no ko
o ja se
tama
we about Gaza amrana
nkam iye mame
azem de
so
Kofi be react to it
because me miss information me picking say bodu me join
board in this time bodu me na me kind of like enema I enjoy your heart to focus if you want to hire bodu you should be ready to pay good money
and sanyo man so enjoy no two class when organa with me
tama
enema be level as to gwedi bodu no
me I say the pressure on Bodu sometimes no Bodu wife is not happy with it
na the word my your pressure your wife is happy aduma bi as o ma their wife there on beso benya pressure but that's the job his husband
ebeni bi ebeto ye no de yintwom da panyefo se ye wo be ma asem ko a
ukunu uko wa no e coach aduma no sa na tie no anti ende
tell me say nana no pese odisi house penyi bi so emo ne house penyi fo no kasama
ade house omzo mo mpebu adu ana obi wona ade opel se ukoti penyi so mfa mam o house mo mpebu adu ana de me mbese meti ase ne say bodu coach ne house no awaje cap edi aniji aba oni supporters look at the scene the way they click okojina e ni wa ho mu yi na ade achia na wo wakoka tro obi wo ha se koka tre ha to so mu fa bodu mreme na asema wo kan hari o de sorry kamas
karoba
captain yango captain yango captain yango
I was talking about the same team no in particular na me hwe Clinton Duodis
karoba stars
the surprise is like buy na or so if you don't watch the same team no man no they are not helping him so much they are not helping him so much and Mr. To they say improve as a result of say the technical so much limited no oh and then na me game na do baby no guy bi tiachi who say do baby okwa na option sasa no lose ball no na can no did attempt guy no did attempt say we change 15 years some change 15 years no but they know say one so ne hono wo say omo baby omo platifa
okay
every time me free say the term aside they see the disappointment and no coach no dey question officiating which I disagree with him. I don't think say officiating cost I don't think officiating cost maybe one or two issues.
You see, no officiating more Lucy, but the se BBS if you ban your bono or bono. Any normal way, se BBS ya. Way back in a career at Hasselhoff, he'll be recognized as a true legend of the club. May I say, young go, and maybe I may be, maybe I may be. There be time. Can't imagine Korean.
Enra, occasion is started with. It was like a web. a well prepared stage. I would say na has in the umbeso moye. I started with Benadon Bote Enra Okobunko Tuji. Akopa has for
and we see time bay.
Oh, of course, scoreboard. The normal
before the game. 5 minutes and 6 minutes before the
game. I'm trying to
Okobunko Tuji. Now, washe no. Mse Jarabia blue no phobia flag na gu ni kum Okobunko Tuji no pacho. Na ha supporters nso na dombote e dey achew. I'm so sometimes some kind of that is Bernardo Mbote. On say search players me too. Dombote to say Dombote your coach Uncle Yuse Mourinho. So to the mention he knows how to always create news. So to the mention say in perfect moment and no use here to apologize to House of Folk supporters. Yempo Dombote best football in his career or at House of Folk. Dombote de biameka say Premier League era yentimi best 5 players in the Premier League era I am for Dombote nka ho nti na a good moment me to then to the game yenra game ni mu kakra me di kan he Bechem United and San Mabahazo Folk eno me hwe game na back to Akuta na me ni hwe game na ka chense Bechem mu bobo no but we need the character, we need the spirit to play in the final. Enra teams ni mienu no. See the
who is in Liverpool set. And in Majosa, memenda messages no. Or Ibas don't have size in Ghana and okay in Ghana. At the end of the day, they all brought them here. Yeboah Prince for sure see at our friend or superstar. Good morning. Watching the best sports show live in Claims at Tunnel, so Star Junction. And Obrimpon say Obrimpon could see appear could be say Harry is speaking the real truth. Kofi Adjuma black man. I'm watching his happy farm in Accra. You're Fremi Notima, Africa. So you want to tell us managers this is all Saturday, don't build and improve players? I will not respond to any of them. Since Mohamed Al-Hassan started doing Rasta, his performance has dropped. Joseph and Nicobnas, there's no player in this earth who can build a team. It's rather a team who builds a player. You know it, so Sometymer. Augustine Akologo, for the first I disagree with Sometymer. I think it's all about Saturday in Liverpool supporters. Okay, Yankwa. 032249 what happened to the message today? Women that message is no mama making. 0324944401 0322494771 mo hena fe shamaya mayana yentie die amam for eka ubetima frebi timbia qualify
o amobo what we season and what baby atra
was it as the referee did not do well. Check when Ras got their goal. Was there any hold up in the game to warrant that extra time for us to get their equalizer? Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah,
good morning.
Yes,
me too. Hello.
Legend.
Pacho Manon Kowai.
Oh, yes, serious. I serious. Now, Legend. I mean, more half of cook Nabato and Ra. And no omuma ye ligie se na ye omuyama ya ye fie penu na nu adie awako enu abo awafo no na bo wo ni bo we nyina bo na